We're quite diverse. We do lots of different activities, but very much focused on the main purpose of Clyde Valley Group. We run quite an extensive factoring business. We've got over 3,000 customers. Clyde Valley are fantastic developers of homes and maintain the properties really well. We maintain the place. So we make sure that there are attractive places for Clyde Valley's communities to live in, that people are safe, people are well, and we run a really, really sound factoring service that makes a real difference to how people live their lives day to day.
It gives the business a different edge, it gives us a different skill set to think about. But most importantly, it's a huge tranche of our customers and it's growing. So for Clyde Valley Property Services, we already have well over 3,000 factored customers who are important to us. In addition to that, we have people who are renting properties, not for social rent, but for a slightly higher rent, and typically they are working, and therefore we can give them a different type of product as a step potentially into home ownership. So Clyde Valley Property Services do all those things, and we're aiming now to launch our Clyde Valley Lets business, which is about offering a service to landlords, because we are a confident property landlord. We're a reliable, trustworthy property landlord. We have a huge track record. We know what we're doing. We do it to exceptional quality within the whole group. So to build upon that and offer that service to private landlords, and to make sure that they are getting the right tenants for their homes, and that they know that they can rely on us to deliver the best service possible.
As well as the factoring, we also run a property management service. We're just about to go live with a new commercial lettings business, and that's to provide homes for market rent, market sale and mid-market rent. I'm really proud of the work that we do there, as proud as I am of the work that we do in factoring, because it really allows us to meet a range of different housing needs. It allows us to provide important products like mid-market rent to households that might not have enough needs to get a socially rented property, but who want to live and work in the area that they were born and brought up in, and we provide the capability to do that.
Okay, so firstly, for landlords, many landlords use letting agents, whereas with Clyde Valley, Clyde Valley Lets, we're standing on the shoulders of Clyde Valley Housing Association, and the tenants and the landlords have trust in that brand. It's a respected brand locally. Every landlord in Scotland and every letting agent in Scotland is looking for sustainable tenancies. The private landlords, private letting agents tend not to have people dedicated to tenancy sustainment. Within a housing association, we've got tenancy sustainment officers. So we're relaxed about working our way through the maze of the benefit system for universal credit to be made. Many landlords across the private rented sector have demonstrated their willingness to be flexible with tenants throughout this COVID crisis that we've been experiencing. And we don't always, as landlords, get the credit for that. The bottom line is landlords want tenants to stay in their properties. The last thing any landlord wants is an empty property. So if they can go that extra mile to help them sustain their tenancy, that's great. In terms of landlords with a social conscience, which sounds a wee bit kind of gimmicky as an expression, but in reality there are landlords out there that are looking for a housing association or a local authority to manage their property. Any letting agent can follow the rules A to Z if they wanted, but unless there's that trust there, after all, a landlord is handing over the most expensive asset that they own, other than perhaps their own house. So they need somebody that they can trust to look after it. And that's the same for every letting agent. It's a question of relationship building.